guys, you know what time it is. It's time for Room for Tim Allen. What does that mean? A little home improvement. Benford Tools sponsors this segment. And with that being said, guys, Room for Improvement, it only comes down to one thing for me. Room for Improvement would have been the box office. I'm just going to tell you exactly, because when we're talking about the film, it has to do with the marketing, the actual film itself, the cast, crew, all that other things. It's a crime that so many people haven't seen this film. But in fairness, one thing I would change would be the title. The reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like the title is in direct contrast. Is the reason why people didn't go see it. Because if you didn't tell me who was in this movie, and all I heard was, like, man, we're going to see Death To Smoochy, I'm like, man, that. And they're like, no, Robin Williams and Edward Norton, and man, that. Mm-hmm. But if I don't know what the movie's called, you say, hey, watch this, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I would change that. I get it, but
what would you call it?
Okay, I can't call it what I would want to call it, because I know that would never be something that would be acceptable. Dinosaurs Must Die. Because I would have made the animal a dinosaur. I would have played right off of Barney. I would have made it another Dinosaurs Must Die. Because now it's like, I'll check that out. Because they did die. Right? Without a dinosaur. Hey, Hollywood, we're here.
Extinction.
Yeah. Where's Sigourney Weaver, man? Stop.
My room for improvement, what I would change, this is something that I felt the first time that I saw it. It was something over a decade ago. It was something that I felt even more when I watched it last night. I would change whatever direction Catherine Keener was getting. I typically like her work, but her emotional responses and character development seem like they have competing goals for how the film wants you to feel about her throughout the movie. I'm thinking of like the insert shots when she's at the Coney Island Methadone Clinic watching Sheldon perform, and also when he does the song and like one of the first episodes of Smoochy after she yells at him and he goes up and performs. They're always going out of their way to cut to these insert shots of her where she's like batting her eyes slowly, like and then opening them in this like bewildered fashion, like she's so smitten by what Sheldon is doing, but which would be fine. But then it goes right back to her like being just downright cold-hearted and cynical towards him right after that.
Can I debate you on that just for really quick?
Please.
It's because of the fact that I think it's a line that's uttered later in the movie, which we don't find out until Robin Williams' character tells us that she's always been smitten with those type of characters. So the insert shots, to me, I took it as she's falling in love, but it's indirect. It's like adverse because she's made that mistake before. She says it several times in the movie. I fell for this before. I won't do this again. Even when they're about to fuck, she's like, "Tell me you're not like everybody else." So she's mean to him and all these other people because she doesn't want to make that mistake, and she made that mistake recently with Rainbow Randolph. So I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, I get what you're saying film wise, but I think they supplemented it a little bit. But that's what you would change. So.
No, I agree with that. I think what you're saying is true. And that's probably why they directed her to do these things. But maybe it's just, I don't know, there's something off about her performance. Yeah, like,
and I love her.
Yeah, I do too. I like her in everything.
No, I said I love her.
She's also in Kidding, the Showtime show with Jim Carrey. That is a lot like this movie as far as
the show is on now.
Yeah, Kidding on Showtime. I think they're going into the second or third season, but it delves into like the darker side of behind the scenes of children's television. But yeah, there's something off about her in the movie to me. I don't feel like she fit into the energy that everybody else in the movie was embracing. This like weird crime noir satire. It doesn't like not really taking itself too seriously. I think she was playing like straight comedy. Everybody else was, I don't know, something was off about her. Then that's the one thing that rubs me the wrong way in the movie. Is
she just reminded me of the character that she played in 40-Year-Old Virgin. I kind of felt the same way a little bit. That was it for me. Just for me.
Yeah, she's always one of those kind of cold, sarcastic characters.
And you watch her mouth.
I mean, hey, I like it. It usually works. For whatever reason, it felt off in this. It felt like it was working against the energy of the movie as a whole.
Well, guys, there you have it. That's what we would have changed. We're the professionals. What would you have changed? Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Ding! And make sure you leave the comments there.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.